And that explains. That explains the music. Give us a reaction of the Ghanaian contingent. What's the FA's reaction to this draw? Happy?
Well, first of all, it feels good to be counted among the top teams in the world. It is a privilege to be here. Something we missed out in 2018. So the initial reaction is that now we are back to where we belong. We are on the table of men. Today we are going to rub shoulders, get the opportunity to rub shoulders with interesting group with Korea Republic, Portugal, and Uruguay. I think it's an interesting group. It's an interesting mix. Giants from Africa, giants from South America, who are two-time champions of the competition. Another giant from Asia, and then of course Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. It is an interesting mix. At least we have some time ahead of us from now until November. We will have the opportunity to play in AFCON qualifiers, friendly matches, and get this team prepared. I can confidently say that we will be very, very, very ready for the tournament in November.
Do I get the impression that the FA is happy with the pairing, with the group you got?
We are calm. We are calm. We are not really perturbed as regards names. We believe that if we are able to prepare well, if we are able to plan well, we can go through this group unscathed. It's not about words. It's not about harboring any fear whatsoever. But history has told us that good preparation, sound management, and also good handling of issues where you have players in the right mental and psychological mind, players with the right preparation, technical team with the right motivation. Now, some of these games, you don't need financial motivation to play. Some of these games, you need intrinsic motivation. We played Portugal in 2014. We played Uruguay in 2010. And we know the history behind these two games. And these boys will be fired up to turn the tables around. So, yes, like I said earlier, it is an interesting mix. And we will be very, very ready to make the people of Ghana proud come November.
Just a question for you. I know it might be a bit premature, but 7-8 months is a very short period because there's not going to be an international break for I think 4 or 5 months or so, and so technically the window to prepare is really small. Has the FA or have you had a small discussion concerning preparations? Because of course you have to try and face teams that play quite similar to the 3 teams that have been put across in Ghana's group.
Harry, please unmute for me. Unmute. Yes, okay, we can hear you now.
The FA president is here, the vice president is here, the general secretary, the deputy general secretary, Alex Asante, and then myself. We are in a mini meeting, sort of trying to discuss issues about preparation, organization, ticketing, hotel for the team, training pitches. Tomorrow, for instance, we will step out to inspect some training pitches that have been earmarked for us. We had a meeting with the hospitality industry this morning in a session. They have given us a number of hotels and training facilities that are available. We will, travel around the country tomorrow to visit all those facilities and to see which one will be good enough for us. Aside that, we are also looking at ticketing issues. We are looking at media issues, accreditation issues, and all that. All these things have been discussed. But when it comes to the team itself, yes, I am sure later this evening there will be a meeting sort of to look at how we can start preparing for friendly matches, how we can start working on getting the team in shape in terms of pre-tournament campaign, pre-tournament arrangement, and a whole lot. This is not something that can be done within a day or two. it involves a lot of planning, and right away that planning has begun, and I am sure that we will be able to put our house in order before the competition.
And also, in terms of expectations, I'm sure before the draw, you had your own expectations of the Black Stars. From the point of view of, the association, has the draw changed your thinking in terms of how far you thought the Black Stars could go in the tournament?
Not at all. I don't want to believe that the teams in this competition are here on any how do you call it? Sorry, there was a distraction. Sorry, I don't want to believe that the teams here got here without fighting for this slot. All the teams here qualified on merit, with the exception of host Qatar, who didn't play any qualifying game. All the other teams, including those who are yet to go through their playoffs, are here on merit. So it has nothing to do with which teams you find yourself with or which group you find yourself in. What we know is that to be the best, you need to meet the best and to beat the best. It has nothing to do with whether you play a soft team or a weak team or a difficult opponent. We know that the most important thing, it's happened before, even in 2006 when we made our debut, when we had Italy, Serbia, and Italy, the Czech Republic, and USA. We were the lowly ranked team in that group, but in the end, we were able to sail through. Same happened in 2010 when we had, Serbia, Germany, as well, and Australia. We were able to sail through. Unfortunately, things didn't go well in Brazil in 2014. So we do not want to believe that where we find ourselves will either strengthen our chances of doing well or weaken our chances of doing well. What we know is that we need to be the best to get to, a medal zone or to excel in this tournament. So we are ready. It doesn't matter the opponents. All we need to do is to prepare well and get ready for the tournament in November.
Okay, thank you very much, Henry. So Gary, that's a reaction you got there. You were